So we discussed one method last day. Then we got to know there are more methods actually in agriculture. So another thing is, so pest control. So another thing, so is a pest. So you have more, right? You have more. So, but let's write pest control. Pest control. So pest control. So the second one is pest control. And you can see, so let me go to Google quickly and you can see pest control using ICT. So these are the possibilities, right, in pest control. So you can see, so various sensors can be used to pest detection, right, and fertilizing. So this is in the climate smart farm or smart farm. That is the concept. So one thing is pest control in these smart farms, right? So let's write down this. So under that, under pest control, please write down various sensors, various sensors. Did I misspell that? Sensor, sensor, no, S-O-R. Sensors. Sensor based. So sorry for my spelling mistake. Pest control. SOR, yes, it's SOR. Various sensors are used in detection or detecting pests and symptoms. Not only pests, so symptoms. So sometimes you can't detect the pest, but you can detect the symptom. What is symptom? What is a symptom? Yes. What is a symptom? Symptom එකක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Various sensors are used. Sensors means in Sinhala you call සංවේදක. සංවේදක are used in detecting pests and symptoms. So symptom in Sinhala you can say රෝග ලක්ෂණ. So let's go to online dictionary. Yes, it's symptoms basically. So when something happened, the symptom is kind of sign. For an example, some pests you can't see. Those are some microscopic organisms. So small, very small. So can be a fungus or bacteria. So a kind of this is agriculture is again related to animal husbandry and animal farming. So it can be virus even, right? Virus, bacteria or fungus. So you can't detect, but you can detect it by symptoms. You can see these leaves are getting some color, or leaf shape is changing, or venation pattern has affected, or maybe, so you can see, so maybe the trunk color, or by maybe the shape of the entire tree, right? Likewise, if it is a plant, you can detect symptoms. If it is animal, you can see the normal activities. So there's a change of normal activities, abnormal behavior. So too much of maybe you can see the animal, or that maybe let's say a cattle. So it is like lazy than usual. So always sleeping. So likewise, there can be symptoms, or high fever. Right? So anyway, pests are not just, so there are different kind of pests. Pests can in Sinhala you call palibodaka. So pests can be, so there are many type of pests. Right? But this is not anyway agriculture or pest types. So this is not agriculture or agriculture or biology lesson. But here you can see different type of pests are there. So sometimes this pest itself is not the issue. Pest is sometimes okay, but through the pest, there's a bacteria or there's a virus spreading. Right? So pest types, so it can be microorganisms. Microorganisms. Again, microorganisms can. So pest can be a microorganism. So what is microorganism? Yeah, you can't see. Yes, you can't see them. Yeah, you have to see them using a microscope. So anyway, the pest control, various sensors are used to detect pests. Directly you can detect the pest or the symptoms. Right. Then maybe reaction is configured. Reaction is configured to remove the pest or alert about the issue, remove the pest or alert about the issue so that various actions can be initiated to stop the issue. So these some of the terms are too much, maybe it's too much technical for you, but that's why I said it in Sinhala as well. Right? Pest control, various sensors can සංවේදක, you know, a sensor. For an example, air conditioner. There's a sensor in air conditioner. Why there's a sensor in air conditioner? Have you seen how air conditioner works? Why there's a sensor in air conditioner? So, okay, still I think you are writing. Right, those who have finished writing, can you tell me why there's a sensor in air conditioner? What's the reason? What is the actual task of air conditioner? AC එකක් තියෙනවා නම් මොකක්ද AC එකේ task එක? Why we are using air conditioners, ACs? Yes?
So keep us cold, we need warm.
Yeah, we need anyway, we have to control the temperature. So if it is too much of heat, we need to cool down. Or if it is too much of cold, we have to heat. So both purposes you can use air conditioners. So mainly it's for cooling down. So it removes the air and it reduces the humidity, right? It removes the air and reduce the humidity, filter the air, and it is actually cooling processes happen using this some kind of gas. Gas is used to cool the air, and then this fresh air is released back to the room. Right? You don't need to actually remember what is happening over there, but just get some idea. So when there's higher humidity, then temperature will rise up. What is humidity in Sinhala? Humidity කියන්නේ ආර්ද්‍රතාවය, ජල වාෂ්ප ප්‍රමාණය. අපේ වායු ගෝලයේ තියෙන ජල වාෂ්ප ප්‍රමාණය වැඩි වෙද්දී උෂ්ණත්වය අඩු වෙනවද වැඩි වෙනවද? රස්නේ වැඩි වෙනවද අඩු වෙනවද?
අඩු වෙනවා.
ජල වාෂ්ප වැඩි වෙද්දී
වැඩි වෙනවා.
වැඩි වෙනව නේද? ජල වාෂ්ප වැඩි වෙද්දී රස්නේ වැඩි වෙනවා. ඔයාලට අත්දැකීමක් නැද්ද මෙහෙම? වලාකුළු එහෙම ගොඩාක් තියෙන දවසට රස්නේ පොඩ්ඩක් වැඩි. වහින්න නැතුව වලාකුළු ගොඩාක් තියෙද්දි. හරි? වලාකුළු ගොඩාක් තියෙද්දි නැත්තම් වහින්න නැති දවසක වලාකුළුත් තියෙනවා අපි වෙලක් ළඟ වගේ ඉඳිද්දි ටිකක් රස්නේ වැඩි. හුළඟේදී ඒක වෙනස් වෙනවා. So හුළඟ නැති වෙලාවක අපිට හුළඟ නැති වෙලාවක ජල වාෂ්ප විතරක් තිබ්බා කියලා අපිට කූල් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට නිකන් ඇඟේ නිකන් ඇලෙනවා වගේ ජල වාෂ්ප. හැබැයි වේලිලා නම් ජල වාෂ්ප අඩුයි නම් ජල වාෂ්ප හුළඟෙන් ගහගෙන යනවා නම් සීතලයි. හරි ඒක ටිකක් වෙනස් දෙයක් නේද? ජල වාෂ්ප වැඩි වෙද්දි තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ වැඩි වෙන්නේ. ඔයාලා නිකන් මෙහෙම බලන්න මාස්ක් එකක් දාගෙන ඉඳි. සීතලද රස්නේද? රස්නේ නේද? මාස්ක් එකට බලන්න මාස්ක් එකේ තියෙන රස්නේ වැඩි වෙන්න හේතුව තමයි අර අපේ ඇඟ ඇතුලෙන් එන ප්‍රාශ්වාස වාතයත් රත් වෙලා එන්නේ ඒකත් එක්ක ගොඩක් ජල වාෂ්ප වෙනවා. දැන් කණ්ණාඩියකුත් දාලා මාස්ක් එකක් දැම්මොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ?
Burn hot.
Huh?
Too hot.
It's too hot. But have you seen that these drops are there in the spectacles?
Yes.
Spectacles වල එක බැඳෙනව නේද? Here mask is let's show mask with spectacles. So there's a problem because when you wear a mask with spectacle, you get this kind of issue. Have you ever experienced this? So if not, if you find any pair of spectacles, just wear and see. Sunglass dekak kare nikan dala balanna. Wear spectacles and see. This is called high humidity. ජල වාෂ්ප වැඩි. අපි කියනවා ආර්ද්‍රතාවය වැඩි කියලා. එතකොට පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා. දැන් AC එකෙන් කරන්නේ මේවා ඇදලා ගන්නවා. AC එකේ ඉන්නකොට පොඩක් dry වෙනවා නේද? There's a tendency to become dry when you are in AC, air conditioner. So your lips will be dry, right? Your hands will be dry. So keep some water in the surface of your hand and see in the air conditioner what will happen. You will become dry, right? You will become dry. So next day you have to try, right? Next day when you find air conditioner, what do you have to do? So maybe in your vehicle you can find air conditioner. අර අතේ නිකන් අත්ලේ ගාලා බලන්න වතුර චුට්ටක්. So put some water, split some water and see. So air conditioner will absorb this air conditioner will absorb this water. Thereby it's reducing the humidity. Actually the problem is I have to simplify this to you, right? So it's absorbing the humidity and absorbing the water. So you will feel dry, but at the same time, air conditioner will cool that. Right. Okay, why there's a sensor then? So my question is, why there's a sensor in air conditioner? What happens if you keep reducing the humidity? What happens if it keep reducing the humidity and keep cooling without sensors? The air conditioner, you can see the temperature. Okay, for an example, in AC, you can see temperature is 24. So temperature is here, the air conditioner. Right, let's say this is air conditioner, and you can see in the air conditioner temperature as, let's say temperature as 24. You can see in this air conditioner temperature as 24. So then it will reduce the temperature, and let's say your room temperature is 28 now. Now we see reduce color, it will bring it to 24. What will happen if it further reduce? Keep reducing without stopping. If it keep reducing, what will happen?
The room will be very cold.
This room will be very cold. Sometimes our කැඩුන air conditioner වල එහෙම වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ sensor එක වැඩ කරන්නේ. 24ට එද්දි what should happen? If it is 24, it should stop. Right? Air conditioner process should stop for a while. After some time, again it can restart. Sometimes if you have air conditioner in your home, you might have experience. So when it comes to 24, it stops the motor. It stops the cooling process and wait. Then after some time, it will again become hot. Then it start cool. Then again it will become hot. Then again it will cool down to 24. Then again it will become hot. Then again it will cool down to 24. There's a sensor to turn.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes.
I know why there's a sensor in the AC.
Yes. What is the reason?
Because to look at the corners in the room.
Yes, because to look at the coldness in the room. Sensor means someone looking at the temperature, someone looking at the status. That is a sensor. Okay, so then have you heard of this sensor based lights? Sensor based lights. Have you seen these lights? When you
Yes,
go
sir.
to room, this light will automatically turn on. Okay, the best example is hand dryer. Hand dryer. I think you have seen hand dryer machine. So this one, hand dryer machine. That is one of the best examples. So when you move your hand away, what will happen?
It will automatically off.
Yes, it will automatically off. When you move hand closer, what will happen?
It will automatically off.
Automatically. So how this happen actually? By sensing the movement of your hand. Right? That is what a sensor is. Understood this clearly, the sensor concept?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So it's detecting the status, right? It's detecting the status of some machine. So anyway, here also in the agriculture, so in the pest control also various sensors are used because it has to sense, it have to see whether there's a pest, a possible pest, or kind of symptom. If it is there, it will quickly look into that and alert, hey, there's a pest. Likewise, so not by shouting anyway. So it will alert, right? It will alert the people who control the area. And that is another, that's in or more advanced system, it can maybe remove or kill the pest. The more advanced system, it can stop the pest. Or it can remove the pest. So I think you have heard of this mosquito repellent sound based mosquito sound-based mosquito repellent. So sound-based mosquito repellent. So this is the circuit actually. If you want to do something like this, this is the electronic circuit to create that, and you can see. And there are productions like this. There are productions in the market to do the same. You can use Arduino, right? So you can use Arduino in not now, right? When you learn for this advanced programming in grade 9, you have programming stuff. And some of you guys, I think in the Monday class, some student, they are following the course offered by us kids, and that is for learning programming. So there are some of the Monday students, they are following the course and they want to learn programming, and we are teaching not just Scratch programming, we are teaching Android, Arduino programming, and as well as web programming in that course. Some of them are doing that course.
So can I join for that course?
Yeah, sure. You can send the details and ask about the course and join with that. So if you're interested, you can just send the details, send it separately as a WhatsApp private message. Then I can send you the details of the course. Right here, this is the one. So this kind of mosquito repellent, if you create, so because of the sound, it sends and emit the sound. So you can configure this. Not always, right? You can configure this Arduino kit to sense and issue the sound when mosquito is nearby or close. So because of the sound, so basically, so there's a say, but I don't know the actually real truth of this. Anti-mosquito sound is the female voice of the mosquito family, right? Or the other way, other way. The female mosquito is the one who eat us now. So female mosquito is the one who's dangerous. So when female mosquito hear the male mosquito sound, so there's a possibility, there's a tendency to move out from the particular place. So there's a say something like that. And anyway, you can just try by creating this circuit if you want. So there's a way how to create that. Everything is there in YouTube, and you can just search and do that, right? Okay, so that is also sensor based. Now you know what is sensor, right? Sensor, yeah, sensor is configured to, the systems are configured to react by either removing the pest or either alerting the control people, so then they can decide what to do. Okay, these are two things, but not just weeding and pest control. It can be used for land preparation. So those are other things, right? Land preparation and land preparation, loading and storing, or automated irrigation and automated fertilizer systems. Fertilizers. Again, I have a spell. So FER, sorry. FER, fertilizer. What's wrong with that? It's correct. Automatic fertilizers, and not just that. It can be for maybe, so what are the other usages? Cultivation, right? Cultivation, it can be used for cultivation and collecting crops. So these are the usages of other usages of this ICT in agriculture. Please write down those as well. Please write down those points. Right. Hope you have finished writing. Right. Hope you have finished writing. So please remember, these are the other usages of ICT. Land preparation. You can prepare the land. So by using machineries, so that is easy, faster. Loading and storing the crops. Automatically load කරන්න අලගලවල එහෙම automatically store කරන්න load කරන්න ඒ දේවල් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Automated irrigation is more common. You can also create. So actually some of my students they have created this as their project. So last year, so they have produced this as a project. So this is simple thing to do with Arduino. Okay, Arduino based irrigation system. It's very simple. So this is the circuit, and you can see the soil. So this is a sensor. Again, sensors are used, right? So soil humidity or maybe wetness of the soil is taken by using this sensor, and according to this sensor signal, a motor will be activated, and the motor is pumping water to the plant. So that is the simple concept of this. So you can also create this. This is not hard. This is easy. You can also create this, right? Okay. So
Sir, I did it too.
Oh, you did it, right? Okay.
I made MBOT.
MBOT, right? So can you share the project as a video to our group, if possible? Right? If you have the system, you can share it as a video to our group, right? Then others can also look at how it happens. Then automated fertilizers. So sorry?
Sir, how much is Arduino board?
Around UNO board will be cost around 1,000, right? It can be less than 1,000 or like maximum 1,200 UNO. There are few.
Where can we buy it?
Sorry?
Where can we buy it?
You can buy it from PETA, and there are places to buy in the PETA selling electronics. And if not, you can just go to Daras and order it. That is another thing. And anyway, in grade 9, for grade 9 students, grade 8, 9 students, we are sending the pack. Right? We are sending that. So still we have not started. So after you pay the registration fee, we are sending it for free from our institute, right? Okay, so for you, we can suggest you can buy it from outstations or Daras online, or you can buy it from PETA even, and or you can order it from eBay-like website. But nowadays the shipment issues are there. It's not shipping on time, so better avoid ordering things online. So better, or you can order locally, but this international orders, international shipment is delayed. Okay, then the fertilizer spreading is done using automated techniques, cultivation always, and collecting crops, monitoring farms, and food processing and quality assurance. These are the fields. Then 1.4. Right, this is actually activity. So this one we did, like we have categorized already categorized the input devices and output devices. So we can just skip the activity. Then we can move to the chapter number 2. Right, since we have already discussed chapter number 2, actually now in the reading book, we are in this chapter, right? So let me remind, we in reading book. We discussed about the first chapter, right? Then we started discussing about the second chapter, safety use of ICT. And now we are here. We just finished this. And now we are here. We have to start the new one. So you can answer this question also. Right, identify the following devices and see whether they are located in your computer laboratory. And put a tick in front of devices that you are in your computer laboratory. Have you visited schools or not yet? School යන්න පටන් ගත්තද තාම නැද්ද?
Not yet, sir.
Not still.
Not still, right?
Not still.
I think Western province still schools are not started, but other provinces, I think. So is there anyone from Southern province? Southern part? No. Central province? Online Western province? Okay, great. Online Western province, no? Anyone else from some other province? No. Sorry, Hirosha?
I am in Northwestern province.
Northwestern. Is it started, Jayanti? Or not yet? Classes? Started, no, right, okay. So then, so since majority are from Western, so let's halt this, and I think you can forget about the laboratory. And Ayenoki also Western, yeah, Northwestern, right? Right, okay. So please identify the device. No need to tick that. Ticking is you can do this after going to the school. Just identifying the device first. So what is this device and what is that device? Likewise, you have to identify. Okay, the first one. What is first one?
Printer.
Yes.
Printer.
Yes, it's a printer. What kind of printer? So that also you have to identify if possible. Can you identify the printer type? Is it a laser printer, inkjet printer, bubble jet printer, or what is this?
Laser printer.
It looks like laser. Yes. Mouse looks like laser printer. Because the bubble jet and inkjet, you can see, so there's a bubble jet printer. So it has like, the shape is somewhat like this, right? But here this is also bubble jet printer, but mostly, so it's smaller, right? It's quite smaller. But inkjet also, right? Inkjet also. Right, but here you have ink tank printers, inkjet printers, ink tank printers. It looks like this. It's quite a heavy one, right? But laser jet.
I have ink tank printer.
Ink tank printer, right? Okay.
And a laser printer.
Laser printer, yes. Laser printer is something like this. So the shape here, it looks like laser printer, right? The shape here, it looks like laser printer. Anyway. So what is next one?
I have an inkjet printer and a laser printer.
You have inkjet and okay. So inkjet means ink tank one or just inkjet? The small one, cartridge based or ink tank based? Don't know about that, no? Right, okay.
Both.
Both. Okay. Right, okay. Then, so what is the second one?
Scanner.
Scan. Yes, scan. Good. So next one?
Laptop computer.
It's a laptop. It's a laptop computer. So the below first one
Projector.
is a projector.
Projector.
Sorry,
Multimedia projector.
just multimedia project, or we can say just projector is project is also in half. So anyway, multimedia project is also. So what projector does?
It increases the size of.
It actually it can project. So without screen, it can project. So this is projector. TOR, sorry, TOR. That's one mistake. So it can project image to some other surface. Okay. So that is the projector. So how many of you have seen hologram projector? Hologram projector. How many of you have seen hologram projector? Yes. Hologram projector means it's a special projector, 3D projector. You can also create one like this, right? So easily you can create a hologram display. There's not a projector. Easily you can create a hologram. So next week you can do this, right? So because it needs very few resources. Next day you can create a hologram and see 3D image or 3D thing like this. In the space you can see this. I'll give you the instructions to create a hologram and see. So I'll give you the instruction. Basically, we have done this a few years ago, around 10 years ago, we did it for fun, but you can create it at home, at your home. That is possible to create it at your home. And this is also a kind of projector. This is also hologram projector. Have you seen this gadget?
No, sir.
Right. So this is also available in the market. So this is a fan. But this fan this fan is creating hologram or 3D image in the space. So you can use this fan to create 3D image in the space. Yes.
Sir, does it rotate?
Yeah, it rotates. It rotates. So you want to see how it works? Just go to videos and you can see on this one. You have to search like hologram projector fan. And then you'll get this.